I'm awake. I'm awake.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm just some dude that plays video games. And I'm playing some more World of Warcraft today. We're in episode 40. The big 4-0 of our self-found hardcore Druid. Very exciting. We should be logging into Thunder Bluff today, as at the end of last episode we ran SM Graveyard and Library. And completed the quests there. So we had to turn in Compendium of the Fallen. I also had to do some Druid training. So let's remember to do that, which I didn't do last episode. I'm glad I thought of it now. And then plan for today then will be probably a little bit of logistical work first, so bear with me. We're going to go to Undercity, turn in our Hearts of Zeal and Test of Lore quests, and do a little bit of alchemy training, because we picked a ton of flowers yesterday, which I never got around to actually using for alchemy. On the last episode, like I said, I tanked Graveyard and Library, and then I needed a break after that because I was like, whoo, my god, my heart could not take it. But we had a good group. They were very patient with me. The healer was very nice and reassuring and complimenting me along the way, just to keep me keep my head on straight. So I enjoyed the run. It was fun, but I was a little blitzed and my heart was fucking racing. So I took a little break. That break ended up turning into like a 4-hour nap. You know how I do. And so I like woke up in the middle of the night and I was finally able to get my video editing software to work, which was giving me issues the other day. So I was able to export and upload the last couple of episodes, which was exciting. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. And today I've got the day off. I was gonna maybe play some other games with my buddy, but he's currently a little busy doing, what are they doing? Season of Discovery raids or something gay. So yeah, we're gonna crank out some World of Warcraft for a little while. While I'm here in Thunderbluff, I'd really like to find some apples for the tiger's meat I've been collecting. And I'm pretty sure there's a fruit vendor down here. Breads and grains is not fruit. Where in the motherfuck do I buy apples from? You know what? We're just gonna ask Google, because I've checked a few different places throughout major cities. Please tell me that didn't broadcast. Okay, great. We've checked a few different places throughout the major cities. I know I can buy some in Crossroads. What is it actually called? I'm making shiny red apple. Okay. Making reward sold by Corporal Bluth, and the camp trader in Strangle Thornvale allegedly sells it. Do you think that's Alliance? No, it's for both. Thunderbluff fruit vendor. There is a fruit vendor. Where is Nan? Motherfucker. Okay, it's in one of the tiers here. So we're gonna buy some apples. Nan. There you are. Someone said, is it just me or is Druid useless? Wow. Tell us how you really feel, bro. What the fuck? I don't understand what he doesn't understand. Sorry, I'm trying to defend my class here, and these people are just apparently don't get it. It's like, it's impossible to level 1 through 10 as a druid. Bro, that sounds like a skill issue. I don't know what you're talking about. You literally just wrath and auto attack and don't pull more than a mob. One mob at a time. Like, you're good. Alright, enough distractions. Okay, what was I doing? Sorry, I swear I'm not high. Not yet. Excuse me. So sorry, that was gross. So we are going to Undercity. Undercity. On my way by the bank, I'll grab all of my flowers and whatever meat I've been stashing. We'll vendor off this poo-poo. This stuff I keep. I guess I keep this for when I'm like... These people are retarded. I gotta get out of trade chat because I'll be stuck here arguing with people on the internet about how Druid is not bad. They're bad. Do I sound biased at all? Another thing that crossed my mind was farming out the last of the wool cloth that I need to boost my first aid so that we can finally get rid of all of the friggin' cloth we've had in our bags and bank forever. So I think when we return to Kalimdor, and I know this is not fun or entertaining to watch, but I'm gonna fly to Stone Talon Mountains before I go to Desolus. And while there, we're gonna go to Windshear Crag, and we're just gonna slaughter goblins in the logging camp there until we have enough wool to get 150. And it really won't take that long because I only need 9 skill ups and I already have 2 wool in my cloth, so like, you know, in an ideal world 16 more cloth would get us there. In a realistic world, maybe like a stack and a half will do it. So we won't have to spend forever farming. And since the mobs are super gray to us, they should be easy to kill. I should be able to nearly one-shot them with my Ravage and or Shred. So I don't know why I wouldn't use Ravage. I was thinking like, oh, well, if stealth is on cooldown, I can Shred, but they'll also probably see me before I can close the gap. I don't know. Anyways, that's not what's important. What's important is we'll have to spend like 5-10 minutes probably farming wool, and then we could be done with that forever. I have like 60 cloth. That's a lie. I have 78 cloth in my bank, just eating up bank slots, which are very precious to me because I only have 2 bags in there. They're both 6 slaughters, and I'm not ready to spend 10 gold for another bank slot. I only just yesterday found my first 12 slot, which I was super stoked about. Very exciting. And if I spend an episode at some point doing a boatload of fishing... Hello? What was that tried to come up out of me? I think I was trying to burp. Anyways, if I spend a whole ass episode doing some fishing, hopefully we can get a bag from one of the lockboxes, and also we'll close the gap to skill level 200, which is our goal before going into Tenaris, so we can do some fishing there. And if I do get 200, I'll probably sneak down there early and just try and do some fish farming, because the mithril bound boxes that you can fish up from the schools there are really nice. Really nice. The revelers are still here. I guess I might as well give them a smooch. I'm a little bit stuffy, which is getting on my nerves, because I can tell it's like altering my voice a little bit, and also like, Can't really breathe out of my nose right now, which is annoying. What am I doing? What am I doing? Kissing the Reveler. We're going to Undercity. I need to, like, oh my god. I think I need to finish my coffee. My brain is not fully wired yet. Cool. Uh-oh, we're back in trade. Don't watch the chat. Don't watch the chat, Griffin. You're gonna get mad at something someone says. It kills me when people are like, God, this class sucks. I could just play this class and it's better. Okay, then fucking play that class. Stop complaining. Log off, delete your character, and make a mage then. I don't know what to tell you. If you're complaining in trade chat about how annoyed you are about the class you're playing, brother, you're past saving. Like, I can't help you at that point. You've clearly given up. I'm not going to change your mind, nor do I really care to. So if you don't like the class, play a different one. What are we doing here? Why are we wasting our time? Bye-bye. Go, like, ceremoniously jump to your death. And make a mage, okay? No one cares. Go complain on the forums about how you hate druids. Keep that out of my God-fearing trade chat, okay? Oh, South Shore guards, yikes. I think I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna do that really quick off camera so you guys don't have to witness my nasty. Hopefully I'll be able to breathe better. So bear with me 1 second. Enjoy the Zeppelin ride in the meantime. Bye. Stay here, honey. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, what happened to this? Okay, I feel like almost nothing came out, but I can breathe better, so that was worth it. I feel better now. I don't sound better, probably. It's fine. Okay. To the Undercity. So again, we gotta vendor off this stuff to open up bank or a bag space. We're gonna take all of our flowers and whatever else related to alchemy out of the bank that we can. Also meat. Have some. Why did I buy 20 apples? I only needed 10. Oops. Do you think maybe I keep those in the bank since they're so obnoxious to get? Although, thinking on it, I'm using them in a recipe that also uses tiger meat. And tiger meat's, I'm only going to be collecting that in S2V. And apparently you can get apples in S2V, which is news to me. Let me double check that. Now, where was this guy? Corporal Bluth. Yeah, he's at the Alliance post, so I don't know why it says Horde or Alliance. That was a lie. But there is the innkeeper at Gromgall. She sells apples, allegedly, so sweet! I could have bought them in STV the entire time. It's embarrassing. But not surprising. Okay. Let's put our dranks together. Got our buff stuff together. This can go down here somewhere. This is all quest item stuff. And we'll put that down there. That's gonna get used soon. Okay, don't jump off the tip. Let's drop this way. Okay. Still kind of coming to. My sleep patterns have been weird lately. I've still been waking up at a reasonable time in the morning, like usually around sometime between 9 and 9:30. My body doesn't really let me sleep past that lately, which is fine. But I've also been like, I think it's probably been because yesterday I had some drinks at lunch, followed by a bowl at home, and then I think just like did me in. And that's usually what it is. It's if I have a drink or if I get too stoned, I'm just down for the count. So, yeah, that's kind of been messing my sleep up, and I've been laying down for these weird like late evening naps, like 7 o'clock. I'm like, fucking can't keep my eyes open, and then I sleep till like 11 or midnight, and then obviously can't fall back to sleep right away. So I'm up for like 4 or 5 hours, and then lay back down for another 4 hours or so. So I guess I'm like, god damn it, it's still so sniffly. I'm like, wait, what was that? That's gotta go. If I have the better rum, I need to get rid of the weak rum there. What was I saying? So I'm getting like the normal amount of sleep that a human needs in a daytime. It's just like all spread out and kind of weird. I also didn't vendor yet. That's raw. Yeah, let me vendor really quick, and also I guess I'll cook this stuff while we're over here. And then I can get my flowers out. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained. What else is new? Boop, 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 boop. No, I'm not gonna trade that. Boop, 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 boop. And that's it. Now, spices. What spices do I need? We're making Raptor, right? Do I bother making these anymore? No, let's just sell those off. Well, 150 a piece. 15 times 7 would be 10 silver. I guess that's worth. Okay, so we make those so I can vendor them for more. We make these, which will stack with the ones I have in my bag already. We make these, which require spring water. And then we make those, which will stack with the ones I have in the bank. Sweet! Alright, craft. Oh. I was like, there is a cooking fire over here, right? That'd be lame if there wasn't. Okay. Finishing my mud water. I need to get juiced. So I have the whole day off, and I kind of just want to like chill and be lazy and get really stoned and probably play some other games. But I'm gonna crank out a couple episodes of WoW so that I don't run out of steam before I'm able to do so, and then I'll just play whatever. I'll see if I can convince my friend to do. We've been talking about doing a Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke, which is, if you're unfamiliar, playing a Nuzlocke challenge in Pokemon means that whenever your Pokemon faint in battle, they're dead permanently. So you either put them in your storage box or release them, but you can't use them again. And additionally, you can only catch the very first Pokemon you encounter on each given route. So it's kind of random as to what Pokemon you get on your team, but you can also manipulate that through a variety of ways. By either like skipping encounters until you've... Oh, so I guess it's an important part of this as well is that people tend to play with what they call duplicates clause. So for example, if you catch a Pidgey in Route 1, that's your first encounter, and that's what you capture. And then when you get to Route 2, a Pidgey is the first Pokemon you encounter in a random battle. You're allowed to claim duplicates clause and continue finding new encounters until you get something different, something you don't already have captured from another route. So through that, and by using repels to manipulate what Pokemon you're able to encounter on certain routes, you can kind of guarantee certain Pokemon at times. Like, anyways, that's not the important part. The important part is they die, they're dead. It's kind of like hardcore WoW. I also tend to play with what they call hardcore rules in Nuzlocke, where you cannot use items in battle, and you have to play in set mode for battling, which means you don't get the opportunity to switch your Pokemon out between encounters when you're fighting against a trainer or gym leader, for example, that has multiple Pokemon on their roster. You're forced to continue using the one that you had at the front of your lineup and then switch manually. Selling that stuff. So this stuff is going to have to go back in the bank for now because I can't really do anything with it at the moment. We'll keep all of our oils. Moving quest items down a bit so they're out of the way. That gets vendored. And we take the rest of our flowers out. So yeah, that's what a Nuzlocke is. But Soul Link is when you play the same version and generation or whatever of Pokemon in tandem with a friend, and each encounter that you get on any given route are linked together such that if one of you gets your Route 1 encounter killed, the other one also has to release or store their Route 1 encounter, and vice versa. So if my friend gets his starter killed, my starter is dead as well. So it's a fun way to play. It seems like more and more as I wanted to say as I get older, but age has nothing to do with it. As I, kind of replay and re-explore some of these older games that I've played in the past and are more intimately familiar with, I more and more enjoy playing them in challenge modes or versions. And honestly, I think playing Nuzlocke challenges of Pokemon was the first. It was like my introduction into hardcore gaming. And I played lots of other games that have hardcore versions of them, like Diablo, for example. Why can't I think of anything else at the moment? But it doesn't matter. I guess Diablo is a good enough example, right? Because that was available since the inception of Diablo 2. You could play as a hardcore character. And that never appealed to me back then because I thought playing it normally was hard enough. But then once you get like good enough at the game where it's not boring, but it's just like, I don't know, it seems too easy to just play it on normal mode. It's just like too much of a breeze to get through the game. Then yeah, hardcore becomes a little bit more appealing. So I just do a lot of hardcore gaming. I played Diablo 2 Resurrection on hardcore, played this game on hardcore, played Pokemon on hardcore. There's games I probably won't ever, or maybe not for a while, play on hardcore. First one that comes to mind is Ark Survival. Really love that game. But I haven't beaten the game entirely just like in normal mode. As many hundreds of hours as I played, I have yet to actually kill one of the bosses. In my current file on Ark Survival Ascended, which is just the remastered version of the game, I have I think I have all of my boss dinosaurs fully bred up with like mutations and stuff. They're all leveled up from hatching eggs and having them kill babies, so they've all gained like 40, 50, 60 levels or whatever. So I have a very powerful army of dinos that I could probably easily take into at least the first 2 tiers of the bosses. I don't know about Alpha or whatever the 3rd tier is. I don't know if I can handle that necessarily. We'd see how the first ones go. Oh my god, 184. That's amazing. That's higher than I thought I would get. Let's just do one Yes, one lesser invis to get us to 85. That's amazing. My goal was 195. And now I'm pretty sure I can train Agi elixirs, which if I recall correctly, require Stranglekelp and Goldthorn. And that will push me to 195, at which point I can make greater defense elixirs. Hell yeah, boy. And that will push me even further. So let's see, Agi, yes, Strangle, Goldthorn. What is Fortitude? Steel Bloomthorn and Goldthorn. So we might do a mix of the two. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is 6 Fortitude into 5... Oh, wait, I can't. Yeah, 6 Fortitude into 10 Agi. And then I'll have 15 Steel Bloom to use with my... Remind me what it is. Oh, Goldthorn. Steel Bloom, Goldthorn. Interesting. How do I want to do this then? I want to make a mix of all of these potions, so... Because I want to have all of these for dungeon runs. So I guess I'll do 5, 6, 5. Fortitude, Agi, Defense. In that order. I'll have at least a full stack of each. I'll have one extra Agi elixir to use, I guess, like while I'm doing some soloing or whatever. Sweet. Invis potion, is that worth keeping in my bag? I'm pretty sure you can use that in combat, right? So if... Or no. I don't know how that works. I would have to test that. My only thought is, like, it'd be only useful to me... Oops. It'd only be useful to me if I were... like, in stealth and caught out of stealth by a mob and then able to use an invis pot to save myself. But I don't think it works like that, because then everyone would just carry invis potions, right? It's like having a free vanish at that point. So that seems like that would not work. So let's not be dumb, Griffin. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. We finally got our alchemy up. Winters by Goldthorn. While we're here, do I go really quickly check for the frost oil recipe? I think I do. I think I do. And then we hearth. And then we go back to whatever it was I was doing. Hell yeah. Cool. So we slimmed down our bags a little bit. We boosted up our alchemy a lot a bit. And now we're gaming. This is 200, 205. I wish I could get to 205 somehow, but... Okay, so I'm going to save that Stranglekelp for when I get more Goldthorn. I'll save the Steel Bloom for when I also get more Goldthorn. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. We finally have some useful elixirs in our bag, guys. Holy crap. It only took 35 levels. But I am still happy that I went with, what do you call it? Skinning early on, because that raw gold was pretty much the only thing that was keeping me afloat. If not for that, I'd be mostly broke while leveling up. But I was able to purchase all my spell ranks and still have some gold to spare in my savings as we work our way towards 40 for that silly mount. Okay, so we're checking the frost oil recipe from Arathi super duper fast. Oh, I didn't even follow up on the rest of this quest. Duh. Sorry. Which creature became the Lich King? That is Nerzul. Speak to 1,000 Needle. So I gotta go all the way back down to that motherfucker. Incredible. Okay. Elixir of Agony. Am I good? Did I turn everything else in that I need to while I'm here? I'm thinking yes. I have like no room in my... Thousand Needles, Shimmering Flats, Badlands. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this in Crested Tailfins. It's such an annoying ass quest. Yeah, in fact, no, fuck that. We also need to make some more space in our book here. So let's abandon this. We don't need that to keep the pages. Yeah, realistically, I'm not going to do either of these two quests anytime soon, so let's just get those out of my bag for now. But I'll keep the Panther Mastery just in case. But I have breadcrumb quests all over the damn place. We got to go to down to 1,000 Needles to turn in the Test of Lore and the Final Passage, was it? Yeah. No, it was parts for Crabble. Both of those down south. 2 quests for Desolace, which will be our next destination. I can abandon this quest for now. And then, like, the item is still in my bag, so I just pick up the quest when I go to Nomer, if I do. Let's put away these flowers and oils. If this fills up my herb bag, it doesn't. Okay. I was going to say I can just take out, like, the items that or the flowers that I'll be collecting more of that will stack. And just keep those in my bag. We are going to go get that linen, like I said. So let me just get this out of my bank for now. Do we keep? Might as well just keep a stack of healers. Don't really know what to do with those potions. That's going to go in my bank for now. I'm going to save it for when I'm tanking. That can go in my bank because I have 2 stacks of them. These can get dropped down to be with my other potions. So I've got all of my buff potions, elixirs, and food on one row. Got my healers and mana on another row with my permanent items. These are vendor trash here. This I will use when I start questing in Dezo. This I will use as soon as I get that wool cloth, which means I'm also going to have to make, unless Sunrock has a herbalism trainer, which I kind of doubt, I'm also going to have to make a trip to town to get that first aid training. Incredible. Sorry, I'm starting off with a lot of logistical work here, but it is what it is. This is a necessary evil of World of Warcraft. You gotta do a lot of running around for this training and that item and this recipe and all kinds of stuff. So kind of bouncing around a bit. But I'm also trying to keep my episodes down to like roughly around an hour. So I think part of the issue I was having with exporting my Stranglethorn Veil questing video yesterday was that it ended up being like 2.5 hours long. So it was like about 4 billion megabytes in size. So I cut it down into 2 parts and split it. And I think that was the only way I was able to export it. It still took quite a while to actually export the video because the file size was so big, partially because of my output settings, but also I was trying to like maximize the quality in the export process as well. So I turned down a little bit of those settings. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is talking about this all too like to breaking the fourth wall? I don't really care. I like to be just open and honest and transparent. I'm kind of wondering if I could solo that guy down. I mean, I probably could, but I also think he's a caster. So I kind of don't want to waste my time going down there to try. I also know that he's surrounded by mobs that I will have to clear out, and I'm not sure I can split pull them, so yeah. I'll just wait till I have a group for Razorfed Downs. Oh my god. Why can't I stop yawning, bro? Oh my god. I only woke up like an hour and a half ago. No longer. And I'm drinking my coffee. Hello? Hello, please work better. Alright. I got my my little paper towel down on my coaster this time so you don't hear a big clunk every time I put down my glass. That was really annoying in some of my videos. Oopsies. Okay, go, go, go. And then we just hearth from up there, so that'll take us back to Org. From Org, we're flying to Stone Talon Mountains. We are getting our wool. Probably doing a Pity Titty and Thunder Bluff on our way to Desolus. And then we're just going to crank out as many quests in Desolus as I have patience for. It's already a 35-minute episode, so I have a feeling we're going to get like fully set up for questing. And then I'll just do another episode for that. So yeah, this will be a really cool episode, watching me stand around in Thunder Bluff and argue with people in trade chat and fumble around looking for apples and then flying here, there, and the other place and taking Zeppelin rides and making potions and cooking food. Oh my god, what an absolutely enthralling episode this is going to be. We're just going to go ahead and roots you there so I can take this gold thorn. Bye! Wonder if I should slip through this way and check for like Winter's Bite and stuff as well, because I will need Winter's Bite for the frost oils. I kind of forget. I know I need frost oil and a gyrochronatum from an engineering supplier, since I can't purchase it from the auction house. But I don't know if I can like fully complete that quest line. I kind of forget. I also feel like how did you aggro from that far away, dude? What? I think I also need like a regular healing potion and some weird stuff. I know I need patterned bronze bracers for one of those quests, and that's not gonna happen. Because those don't drop from anywhere. It's a crafted item, so kind of SOL on that. I was hoping there'd be some flowers, but there might still be people doing the holiday quests in this area. So the flowers may have just been picked clean. No big deal. Just checking since I was here. Now let's go check the vendor. Hope that he has the recipe so I don't have to worry about coming back here repeatedly to continue checking for it. And I'm only doing this so I can complete the Cool and Ted's Prevail quest in Badlands, which is somewhere we won't go until probably like 39, 40-ish. Just depending on, I guess, a few factors. How many dungeon runs I do for experience, how many quests I go through in other zones and limit myself there. I always end up doing some questing in Badlands. So I'm certain I'll end up there at some point doing some questing, because the quests are pretty easy. They're mostly kill quests. I'm kind of surprised that dude aggroed to me. He should drop though by the time I get to this gate, and then I can stealth. Okay, great. So the recipe vendor is on top of this wall here, so I just have to stealth my way around to these level 37s and 8s. This one there, so I'll go around him. Actually, just... oh, no, he's gonna go that way, then I will go around. I'm gonna save my sprint or dash in case I get caught out of stealth. But there's an easy escape by dropping down the far side of this wall. They can't chase me over it, so... it's a good sign that I don't see any people around here. But I don't really remember what the respawn rate on his pattern is. So if it's been purchased recently, it's a good chance he just won't have it. Ooh, is that a Winter's Bite? Yeah, cool. Can I pick it? Yeah, sure can. Alright, my dude. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Hell yeah, boys. And I can learn it now. Cool. So let's go ahead and train that, get it out of my bag. I'll pick this Winter's Bite, and then we're hearthing. Cool, I don't ever have to come back here ever again. Ever. I don't think I've ever done questings in Alterac. It's just not a zone I enjoy. I don't even know what quests there are, really. Like, I think you have to kill some of these elite ogres here for the Horde. And I think a named ogre in this camp as well. Pretty sure that the Alliance has a lot more quests out here than Horde does. Which would explain why I don't really do any questing here. I'm not really a Alliance player. I guess pop those in the bank super fast since we're literally right here. And then to Stone Talon. Yeah, I guess if I consider how much time Stone Talon's going to take me and all the other flying around I'll have to do in between and after, this will probably be the entire episode. Yep, pretty much. And that's okay. Oh no. The warrior got all the way to Cyclonian and then died. Oh, that is so sad. He was so close to his axe. Ugh. Bummer. R.I.P. Stone Talon. Okay, vendoring that stuff. Quit forgetting, Griffin. This can go down here for now. Just a little more organized. Okay, cool. Cool. So, after we do this, do like a full episode of questing and Desolus. That should get us to 36, I think. And then I have to decide if I want to do one more run through Nombre to try and get that manual crowd pummeler, which would be a very nice upgrade. I mean, mine has 13 stats. And this one has 21 stats, yeah. And strength is, like, good for bear. I'd prefer Agi and Stam. But there's really nothing better I'm gonna get until... Fuck. What would be my next potential upgrade? I know the Cathedral has a hammer, but it's like Stam Spirit. Which I guess would be good for tanking, just because of the stamina, but... I'm trying to think. RFD doesn't have anything, right? Negative. I mean, weapon-wise, obviously has some other good stuff. Ulda, the last boss, has a really nice hammer. But I don't... Yeah, I don't get that anytime soon. That's like 10 levels minimum until I'm comfortable doing Ulda. Dispute, though. 2 crit chance is huge. I forget what that equates to Agi-wise. It's a lot, I think. We could check. Okay, so let's see. Melee crit chance is 2.41%. Minus 18 is 0.9. So that's like 1.5% from 18. Roughly, right? Pretty close. It's like 1.47. So 1/3 more than that. So yeah, it's like 24, 25 Agi would, and that's at this level, would require 24 or 25 Agi to get 2 crit. By that level, it's probably more, because I feel like your stats do a little bit less each time as you get higher level. Am I crazy? I think that's the case. Like, I think the crit chance you get from 18 stamina on level 1 is like bonkers compared to my current level of 35. I don't know how I would test that though. But I think that's how that works. Alright, so yeah, we're going to Windshear Crag here. Just going to slaughter as many goblins as possible. Probably only need like between 20 and 30 wool all day. So again, it won't take too long. And since I think basically none of the mobs that I'll be killing going forward will drop wool, I need to just get this done and over with so that I can offload all of this damn silk that I've been hanging on to. especially since we're going to be doing a lot more SM and like RFD. I'll be collecting a lot of silk. So yeah, do I want to do Nomer again? I mean, my only hesitation is that I know I'd have to tank, and oh, you know me and tanking. I'll probably do it. Level 50 died to fall damage. Woof. I'd be so mad if that's how I died, dude. I could accept it more, a death more, if I made an error in judgment and overpooled or took on enemy I wasn't ready for or whatever. But falling or like drowning or burning to death in lava, like, oh my god. I would be so mad. Okay. I can check if there's a first aid trainer here when I come back. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. And I'm pretty sure that the flight to Desolus has to pit stop in Thunderbluff anyways, so not the end of the world if I have to stop in town to do my first aid training there. But then yeah, after we're done here, we do that first aid, get that caught up, and then we go to Desolus, pick up all the quests available that at least the ones I plan on doing. Just probably all of those except Ghostoplasm Roundup. I don't like doing that one. That one sucks. It'd be cool if I could get a big iron fishing rod from the cages, the lobster cages or whatever they are, just outside Shadowprey Village when I'm doing that quest. But I had to kind of a poo-poo. There's a poo-poo drop rate, and those Makrukra or whatever they're called, they actually hurt pretty bad. They have a frost shock ability. You're underwater while fighting them. It's just all bad things. So, I don't want to farm a bunch of extra cages that I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. Can I get close enough to shred? Yep, sure can. Before they notice me. That's pretty convenient. Linen cloth? Bro, what? No, these are supposed to... According to the Google machine, this is the best... Bro. The best area to farm wool cloth. And so far I've gotten linen cloth twice. You're kidding me. If I get a third linen before I get wool, I'm going into the cave. Because literally the guide that I looked up said this was like the best place to go if level was of no objection. Okay, wool cloth. I was gonna say, have I been bamboozled? It's happened before. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, wool cloth. Okay, we're good. I complained too soon. But like, get this linen cloth out of here. I don't need this crap. So we've already got 4. We only needed like 20. There's 5. Practicing using my hotkeys, I swear. I'm getting much better at it. I'm like 60-40 now as far as hotkey usage versus quick casting. But sometimes, like, especially when I'm like repositioning, like using my WASD QE for movement, it's just easier to click cast while I'm doing that instead of trying to like hold one of the movement keys while using another finger to hit. You know what I mean? Like, what's my right hand doing while I'm moving, if not clicking the ability that I want to use next? And I'm definitely not taking my hand off my mouse. Do people do that? People don't do that, right? They don't take their hand off their mouse and, like, use their right hand for keybinds, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm just a total noob. And I just don't understand how to play the game, but... Like, genuinely, I would do most of my movement through WASD-QE, and I do my camera turning with my mouse, which makes me just like kind of alternate between either click casting or keybinds, just depending on what's most convenient at the time. I'm gonna shut up about keybinds and using them and stuff. I know it's tired at this point. I keep mentioning it over and over again, but it's like one of the biggest comments that I get. It's like literally, people like literally can't watch. They click off the video when they see me click casting. I'm like, bro, is it that serious? I think what's most important is the results of your gameplay and not necessarily how you're going about doing it. And I'm not trying to defend click casting. Don't get me wrong. As a healer for 5+ years through Classic, I only used macros and keybinds exclusively. So I get it, but I just like I'm just not used to tanking and DPSing yet. And for healing, you use mouse over macros and stuff, and that's a totally different type of keybind than just hitting 2, for example. You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally just hovering over raid frames and clicking the appropriate mouse button with shift and control modifiers and stuff like that. So that's different than like having something targeted, having to move around and also use abilities at the same time. Uh-oh. How do you die to Lady Anaconda? That's like, oh my gosh. It's like the first boss in the dungeon. They must have had some deviant guardians shouting for help or something and just overpulling, getting them overwhelmed. I don't know. It's the only thing I could think of. So we're at 9 wool. Is this actually like the fastest farm? I'm not convinced, bro. I think I've been had. We started with 1. We've gotten 10 so far, but we've also gotten 7 linen. So I'm like, hello? What are we actually here for? I swear there's mobs that have better drop rates on the wool than these guys do. Maybe I'm supposed to be killing the dudes in the cave. Maybe I should just reroute over there. I'll make my way over there. Maybe the ones in the cave are just high enough level to not drop linen, so they have a better chance of dropping wool. I don't know, we'll find out. I'll be the judge of that. Okay, we're getting there. 13. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here, so they're tightly packed. I like that. I like when it's tightly packed. Okay, this will be it. It's gonna kill this little group here, and then I'll be all done, right? Oh, couldn't get it behind him. Doesn't matter. He dies. Maybe this was the play the whole time. These guys are really tightly packed together, and they're slightly higher level. Oh, I went in too soon. Okay, now they're not dropping any wool. Come on. I guess I'll get that chest too. Why not? Oh yeah, I meant to... Shoot. Before I tank my next dungeon, I need to go through like all of my abilities and put a start attack macro into them. Because I realized since I don't have my like auto attack keybound, which I could change, I guess, but it seems kind of silly. I either have to like right click to start autoing or click cast my actual attack on my bar, neither of which are ideal. But if I put like a start attack macro into like my fairy fire, for example, I'll always be queuing up the auto attack for when the enemies are coming in. I think things like feral charge and stuff should already do that automatically. In fact, I can check that. Yeah. So Feral Charge just starts my auto attack automatically. What am I in combat with? I'm not. Okay. Where are we at wool-wise? 16. So technically with 2 more, that could be as much as I need. But I'm not feeling super lucky on skill ups. So I will craft bandages once I hit 18 and see if that gets me there, and then just like every time I pick up 2 more, I'll keep crafting so that I don't over farm. Bro, how is this a good place for farming wool? Honestly. Honestly. How long have I been out here? I buffed myself 8 minutes ago. Single more cloth. One more. Linen, bro. My goodness gracious. Okay, let's see how lucky we are. I just need 9 skill ups. Off to an incredible start. I hate my life. Bro, it's yellow. Come on. Told you I wasn't feeling lucky. So we got 4 skill ups off 9 crafts. Minimum 10 more wool. Killing me now. Oops, no, don't auto attack him. Sorry guys, I didn't think this was going to be so boring and obnoxious to do. I really thought this was just going to be like a quick 10-minute trip and then we were done. Foolish of me. We're already at 10 minutes and we're like halfway done. But I need to be finished with wool. It's like driving me nuts to have all this silk in my bag that I can't do anything with. Of course I could just vendor it, but that just feels like a waste because I'm already training up first aid and they're going to sell better as bandages than they would as rock cloth, so... I can definitely see how people could overpull in this cave when they're doing this quest like at level. It's definitely sketchy in here. Oh my god, enough with the linen cloth, honestly. Yeah, this is like the entire episode. We're just running around doing dumb stuff with professions. Incredible. It's fine. Uh-oh. Is that a druid trying to do their poison cure quest? That's low-key sketchy up there doing the poison cure quest because you have to like fill up a vial on the peak, and when you do so, it spawns in 3 mobs around the pond. And if you haven't cleared the other mobs in the area, they will social aggro with 3 that you spawn. So suddenly you have like a 5 or 6 pack on you. And they're all green, but like together they'll fuck you up. You're only level 14 or 16 or whatever. just depending on how long you put the quest off. And yeah, you can get clapped pretty hard, caught off guard and taken down. What does that put us at? 7, allegedly? Not surprised that one. Kind of surprised those ones pulled too. I didn't think he got close enough. Okay. Hello? Why didn't my macro work? Let's not die to green or gray moms. That'd be really embarrassing. Oh, there's another geomancer? Holy crap. I also need, like... I feel like I need a cancel queue for my maul in case I change my mind, because the only other way is to, like, change your target or clear your target. But I feel like having a second button... Maybe I just do a shift to macro for, like, canceling my... Canceling my maul. I don't know. I'll figure it out. When I go through and do all my my start attack macros, I'll decide if I want to do a cancel maul type of thing. Excuse me. I'm just going to be very quiet because otherwise I'm just going to complain. Cool. Whoever made that wool farming guide, I'm going to go back to the post and draft up a strongly worded comment. Because this is not it, honey. This just does not feel like it's the spot. If they're dropping linen and wool almost equally, there has to be like a spot with mobs that are higher level that no longer drop linen, and that will drop more wool more frequently, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Well. Okay. What are we at? 10. Okay, hopefully 2 more will do it. Jesus Louises. Actually, I need to get out of this cape now. I will get more wool. I'll get 2 more wool on the way back. And start heading towards Sunrock Retreat. I'll just kill loggers and whatever else I can on my way out. Excuse me. So sorry. That stretch felt really good. Woo. Damn it. I think my wonky ass sleep pattern is like not... Huh? Is this the way out then? Am I lost in here? What the hell? Anyways, I don't think getting 4 hours of sleep at a time is really doing it for my brain. Feels like applesauce right now. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking get out of here. Oh, this is going deeper into the cave. I think up here is the exit. I'm so dumb. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I thought I got one more scratch off on him. Alas, I did not. Oh, okay. I didn't see you. My bad. Excuse me. That tasted like turkey sausage. Yucky. I have to say, I have been eating a lot better, just like more regularly. I didn't ever used to eat breakfast because I couldn't eat for like I just hit the wrong button. I just never had an appetite for the first couple or several hours I was awake. But lately I've been training my body to eat right away when I get up so that I have energy for my brain to function throughout the early parts of the day. So I get up and either make my cup of coffee or I make a mud water. And then I'll have like a bagel or maybe some eggs. Usually some sort of sausage, pork or turkey sausage, I don't really care. I love bacon, but it takes too long to make in the morning. Like, I just want to eat. I don't want to wait 20 minutes for bacon to bake off. Fucking finally. Holy crap. Is he good? Oh, he's just trying to de-aggro that one. I see you. Anyways, bacon takes too long to make in the morning. So I usually stick to something quick, like eggs and toast, bagel, berries. Bought these little things, I think from Amazon Fresh. I don't know. They're called egg bites, and they're like these little pockets of like egg things that are cooked sous vide. So they're fully cooked already. You just pop in the microwave for like 30 or 50 seconds. And their texture's like a little bit weird and spongy, but they taste okay. They're just very fast and convenient to make. And you can get different flavored ones. I think the ones I had were, one was like sausage and feta, and I mean spinach and feta, and the other one was like bacon and cheddar or something. They were pretty good. They need some hot sauce, and like sometimes I'll sprinkle a little extra cheese on there before I make them, so they got some nice melted cheese on top. But I prefer to just make fresh eggs. So yeah, maybe after this I'll like take a quick shower, and maybe the hot water will jolt me awake a little bit more. I'll stop yawning so much. I can also finish this mud water that I've been drinking for the last 2 hours now. It's just not my favorite taste-wise, but I do feel like it juices me up. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes vaguely like chai tea with a little bit of cocoa. And then I usually whip in some like French vanilla creamer or something, just to give it a little sweetness and a little creaminess, because that's how I typically like my coffee. So here, have a buff. Oh, he's world buffed. Good for him. And now that I finished that, hopefully it'll get me all raring and ready to go. Now, I don't think that there's a first aid trainer here, is there? I'm gonna check up here because I think there's a specialty vendor that might have limited recipes. I could be wrong, but we're gonna check. Does sell some flowers that I'm not interested in purchasing, but no recipes. Okay, no big deal. Do I have to? I guess I have to go to TB after all. Oh well. It's fine. Okay. To Thunderbluff, and then we fly to Dezo, and then I stop there. If I was appropriate level, that would have been a pretty lucrative run, but... Oh, there is a direct flight? Damn. Oh well. I need to get this stupid training done. Yeah. This... Oh my god, damn it. I can't stop. Yeah, so this episode was all chores. Kind of boring. But I'm glad we got that over with. So we'll just dash into the Spirit Rise, get that first aid training done, craft all of the bandages, or silk bandages that I can. It occurred to me I'm going to have to go to Dust Swallow and get the book because I put off purchasing the book at the time. I got the book for pushing past 150 first aid. I didn't pick up the heavy silk bandage book because I wasn't even close to heavy silk, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go back later, and now I'm regretting that I have to go back. I really don't want to do that. I'm going to do that at the start of next one, though. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to, like, log out in TB. I'll make that my first trip at the beginning of next one, and then go to Desolus. So just starting with more chores at the top of next one, but that's fine. I really can't have these episodes going long. Oh, okay, I'm glad I, like, looked at my map, too. So, fuck. So after Dust Wallow, I'm going to have to fly up to Crossroads and talk to this guy before I go to Desolus. Because that's where the breadcrumb quest is. Okay. Glad I looked. But I can pick these three up on my way into the zone. Or no, I guess it'd make more sense to fly here, run down, run back up. Because I already have the flight path. I'll do that. I don't like questing in Dust Wallow either, but I might if I like run out of quests in Desolus and I'm not ready to go back to STV yet. We'll see. What I do like about this zone is that there's a boatload of fishing spots here. The thing is, I can't recall what level these Murloc are. And they do kind of hang around the shoreline, so I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet. But when I'm ready to do a whole fishing episode, I'll probably start by heading south of Ratchet and just fishing schools as much as I can. And then kind of go from there, see what that gets me to. I only need, what, 25 levels, was it? Yeah, 26 levels to 200. Big Iron Rod would help immensely with that, because it's a free 20 skill level, plus the lure. But I'm not holding my breath. Okay. Okay. Spiritual healing. Spiritual healing. Spiritual healing now. Alright, so we log out the flight path and come right back, I guess. Yeah, I think I just do back-to-back episodes and then take my break. That's my plan. Oh my. Not bad. It's like as close to the previous as you can get. Alright, well, thanks. There's a dead person at the bottom of the flight tower. What the fuck? Thanks for hanging out. This was a really boring episode, I know, but this is part of World of Warcraft Classic. And I had fun because I got to play the game, so meh. But yeah, I'm gonna basically just cut this one off and start right back up to pick up where we left off. So until then, stay safe out there. Bye.